I remember as a young child thinking about this. Sometimes, once a year usually, we would go down the country on our holidays with the family. And I remember every single time, one or both of my parents, when we would get into the country, heading to the seaside or wherever it was that we were going, you would see animals in the field, primarily cows actually, cows and sheep, you would see in the field, and they would say to me and to my brothers and sisters, "Oh, look at the beautiful, lovely cows." And then I would remember that when we would reach our destination, the guest house or the hotel or wherever it was that we were staying, the very thing that we would be having for our tea would be the same animals that our parents had just been appreciating and asking us to appreciate. And I just always remember having that memory and that anomaly. And when I came to Krishna consciousness, I remember thinking that it's so amazing that people are so close. This information, it's so practical that a devotee should, or a person who's trying to be a devotee and a person who's trying to practice spiritual life should develop the principle of, or the quality of compassion. And the first thing that we need to do to develop that quality, to start developing that quality, is not to inflict violence. And the most obvious form of violence that we inflict is the killing of animals just to actually eat them. But I remember thinking, people are so close. If they just had that information and understanding that, one, they cannot develop that quality of compassion, they cannot develop in their spiritual life, and of course, you know, there's such a serious reaction for killing innocent animals like that. But my realization was just that people are so close to that, they just need this last little piece of information, because it's such a logical thing. Yes, look at the beautiful animals, and why would you go on and kill them and eat them? So in ISKCON, that was a key part of Prabhupada's mission and Prabhupada's strategy for influencing the whole world with Krishna consciousness, was not just to preach or speak philosophy, but put it into practical implementation. And one of the key parts of that was for us to produce our own sattvic, ahimsa, karma-free food. And we do that, of course, by offering to Krishna. We understand that Krishna is taking away all of the reaction, all the karma from the food that we offer. But at the same time, how much better it is if we are also taking the bhoga, the raw foodstuffs, if we're taking those from a mode of goodness situation and from an already non-violent situation. So Prabhupada, he said when devotees came to him about the milk being contaminated in New York City with vitamin D, and he said every activity is covered by some sort of fault, but still he really wanted us to be producing our own milk and our own food like that was free from all these contaminations. So the importance of cow protection and developing our farm communities to this end, it really can't be stressed. It's just such an important activity. And then the other thing, and I'll finish on this, that Srila Prabhupada always emphasized, was the cow was like our mother. And he was asked one time, someone asked him the question, what do you think of the West? And the implication was about it being a civilized society. And they actually said that, the civilized society of the West. And Prabhupada said, I do not consider it a civilized society, because in a civilized society you do not kill your mother. And it's just such a powerful thing. So developing practical examples of farms where the cows are protected is such a wonderful, wonderful way that we can engage in devotional service, and something that's very, very dear to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.